Hello, I'm Burvelman Takia, and we are going to jump into a point and click called The Phantom Fellows. It was recommended by Pushing Up Roses, who I know really liked Darkside Detective, and we just got a little taster of the new Darkside Detective game by playing the demo, which I absolutely loved. And it just looks really similar, and apparently it's funny too. I'm seeing good stuff about it, and I own it. I bought it on Pushing Up Rose's recommendation. So I was actually all ready to play it because I was just feeling like nostalgia for Darkside Detective and missing Darkside Detective, and then poof, demo. But yes, we're following up Darkside Detective 3 demo with this. Phantom Fellows. It looks really promising. I hope it is. I hope it's why I think it is. You may be able to see on the pet cam there and closer up. There is a little birthday card. It says it's all about me because I'm 3, and that is because today is Pootle's 3rd birthday. Pootle says, I will not come out and be on camera. I am a difficult boy. You cannot see me on demand. But he has had a lovely little feast. He was a very happy boy. And he's had some hay. So he's having a lovely day. And he got to bite his birthday card. He was very happy to be able to chew on his birthday card a little bit. So it's sitting there. Now that a big bite's taken out of it, it's sitting there. They can chew on it to their heart's content. But yes, today is Pootle's 3rd birthday. And I'm going to celebrate by playing this. We're going to jump in, and I looked at the controls. I'm hoping there's prompts that help me remember, because keyboard controls do not come naturally to me, so I really could do with some reminder prompts. Fingers crossed that that's a thing. But yeah, we're gonna jump in. There we are. Okay. To ensure you have an immersive experience, here are 4 quick tips at a glance for the controls. Happy adventuring, and thank you for playing the Phantom Fellows. You heard me. You heard me talking about worrying. Everything is a hotspot. Exploration is the heart of adventure. Look before touching. I mean, this isn't bad advice too. Dialogue-based hint system. Talk to Engelbert for an intuitive in-game hint system. Hints are optional and delivered with increasing amounts of information. He will never tell you more than you want to hear. Flexible navigation. Use point-and-click controls. Move the mouse to the top or down menu. Right-click for icon select, or try the stream link. So I can just use my mouth. I can just use my mouse instead of remembering the keyboard controls. I hope that's what that means. Use the arrows or WASD to walk and float. 1 look, 2 interact, 3 talk. Or LIT, which is not intuitive. I mean, I know L for look, I for interact, T for talk. I am not going to remember that. Lit, easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm still not going to remember. I promise you I won't remember. Player swapped unlocks in day 2. F1 or O for Oliver, F2 or E for Engelbert. That I could probably retain a bit better. O for Oliver, E for Engelbert. But I don't have to worry for the first one. F5 to save your game to the single quick save slot. Press for the option to quick restore. Okay. F5. This is where I'm going to fuck up. I do not remember F keys and shit like that. F5. Right, mine are in groups. Everyone's in groups, mine are in groups. So it's F1 to F4, then there's a gap, and then F5 to F8, then there's a gap, and F9 to F12. So the first of my middle group, that's the save one. I'm not going to remember. Let me point my frog at it. Let me point my frog pen at it. Right, there we go. Rustling leaves. Thank you for coming, Mr. Cobblestone. Of course, and please call me Oliver. I never did get your name, Ms. Okay, so this ghost has been terrifying me since I moved, and I can't take much more. If it gives me one more jump scare, I'm going to start punching the air until something lands. As one would. In fact, if you can't get rid of it, I'm going to have to sell the place. Ugh, moving. Gross. I will throat punch a ghost if I have to. Don't think I won't. Well, you don't have to stress anymore, Ms. I just don't know where the throat is. I actually struggle with that a lot in my professional life. Fortunately, ineffective violence won't be necessary. I've already detected the occupying spirit. It's what we call a Quiznu Oka, common in antiquated homes like yours. Is it a ghost horse? Some sort of palsy, and anyway, that's how I died pickling eggs. Wait, did he just call me White Devil? It will require a makeshift exorcism crafted from familiar items in its dwellings. But don't worry, this will be over with in time for dinner. So do we have a deal? What, you ask me how I died and then follow with do we have a deal? Do we not? Look, obviously I see what's going on. I leave Anna there alone and your scleppy friend gets paid. How about you restart with what's in it for me? I have scouted a lakeside property for you with no pets. How could it be for me? You just met me. Well, for cases with ghosts of your type. My type? The pranky type. That's fair. Continue. The breather that lives there has exquisite taste in music, elderly parents, creaky wood floors, and lots of small throwable items. They also have a B-Day. Deal. You had me at B-Day. You had me at the last thing you said. Okay, but listen, do not turn that thing to full power. You could really hurt someone with the water pressure. I love a stern warning regarding a B-Day. Alright, just sit tight for a few minutes while I set the stage and banish the spirit. Oh, do I have to move now? Creepy old furnace heater. I think it's a single egg dominated Engelbert's childhood Christmas list. It's my best friend, Engelbert Picklebender. What an awesome name! He's a wondrous specimen. I see the wall. However, Engelbert is talking to someone in this spot, so I assume the spirit we're here for is right about there. Can of dinosaur tears. They make engines go boom. Ventilation duct. I like to think there's a tiny Bruce Willis crawling around in there, all cranky and barefoot. It's weird about stopping. It's difficult to stop. So do we No, I don't want my hands to feel all damp and clammy. I'm down to burn something, but not my own hand. At least not my eating hand. Gonna leave it so the room still has the conversation starter. Ew, no. Requirements. Alright, what's the lowdown? Does the spirit want anything from me? No, it appears your awesome ability, to be alive, will not be needed today. It's going to be an easy case. So what do we got to do? Just the minimum required to make Anna there think a ghost was just exorcised or purged from her basement. Meanwhile, Russ here will head out after he and I finish talking. So it agreed to leave. His name is Russ. He's standing right next to me and can hear you. But yes, he is moving to the house that I scouted last week. The house that we scouted. Russ was... Actually, wait. Was I there? Russ was... I wasn't. Dude, my bad. You're right. The house you scouted. Russ was just curing his boredom by having some laughs at our client's expense. So, what are you talking about? Are you reminiscing about the good old days, like before that pesky electricity came around and made haunting difficult? Amongst other things, yes. Like how much better things were when they were heavy. Wool and iron are superior to cotton and steel for many reasons. Oh, we're really going to do this now? Because I will absolutely do this now. Fine, no. And hey, next time we're around a nice wool sweater, I'll describe what it feels like for you. I would like that very much. Okay, so this is just the same. So that's the same stuff. Alright, I'm off to put on a little show. People need to see to believe, so I hope you literally break your tibia. What? Are you trying to wish me luck? Is that what you consider lucky? Look, if you need more help, come and talk to me after you gather some items in the room so we know what we have to work with. Okay. Gather some items in the room. So do you get proofread? Do you get preferred hair Lawton? Dude, what? Yeah. Sorry, your eyebrows made me nervous. Let me try that again. So do you get haunted here often? Every time I go back up those stairs, I'm in a complete panic. What's the typical haunting like? Whatever it is, it likes to throw things around down here and slam the door behind me. Ghosts are so dramatic. So does all the paranormal activity take place here in the basement? Pretty much. This is where it's most obvious, but I do hear strange noises upstairs too. Strange like weird? Yeah, like where I'm trying to relax. I hear what can only be described as someone eating pudding on a treadmill. Throwing objects? Is there a particular item he favours or throws more or whatever? Unfortunately, it throws basically everything down here, which isn't much, just what's on the shelf. So how does everything end up back on the shelf? Oh, I put it back each time. Look, I can't have a house that's haunted and messy, where you really shouldn't enable these childish tantrums. Frankly, if the spirit wants to throw things, it should learn to put them back for the next time. Anything else I should know, like any other odd goings on down here? Well, the furnace is often bizarrely cold. I can sometimes stand right next to the flames and catch a chill. Yeah, see, that's... I'm glad you called me. Fire is usually a lie. Fire is usually like... It's actually pretty hot. It's supposed to be anyway. Indeed. Indubitably deed. Ghosts can be real dangerous, you know. So, I guess I mean they're for sure annoying. So, look, if something happens to me and I don't survive the evening, I just want you to know that I always love the idea of you. Good to know, thank you, and I guess be careful. I don't need it, I make my own. But for real though, I totally got this. This spirit is as good as exorcised. Exorcised. Got it the first time. But thanks, I haven't slept in days and I'm excited for you to be finished totally having this. Walk away suddenly without explanation. Okay, that's the lowdown. Okay, so this is the same thing again. Gather some items. It wouldn't let me pick any of this up though. Oh, you're letting me take it now. I now possess 1 jug of card juice. Honestly, it feels really nice. Okay. So what do we do now that we've got it? So I gathered an item. There's not a lot to gather. Not that kind of pole. Label reads industrial strength glitter. Highly maybe flammable. Not sure, we didn't try it. So do I have to interact with it before it'll let me take it? Gonna leave it so the room still has a conversation starter. Oh, here we go. I'm like, what's going on? If I go up here, then we can... 1 metric jug of gasoline. Okay. So if I go up the top, it gives us stuff. So am I... What's this? What's the foot about? Oh, is that just telling me where to stand? Okay. Okay, so that gets me around the keyboard. Okay. Oh, the little guy looks thirsty. Here you go. Good way to get the first one out of the way. Okay, not gonna lie, that was pretty fuelish. Okay. There's no... What else was there to do? What other options did I have? I like that I could kill him. Right. Don't touch me with that. I'm gonna visualize what doing that might look like and then consider it done. There's gonna be several good ideas, none of which are useful here. Just wanted to sound like I had good ideas. Okay, so sticking it down there isn't doing anything. Is it that I need to stand well back before I do it? No, I can't. I have to go there and blow myself up. have options for anything. There's nothing to use it with other than the fire. I was trying it in a different place. This is just the same. Can I get something else from her? Yeah, get profit. Oh, that's the same thing as before. She looks kind of bossy and smart and pretty. I'm both attracted to and a little scared of her. I'm scaroused. Not gonna risk it. She knows where my throat is. I can't. What am I doing with it then? There's nothing else to do anything with. I mean, the only thing I can think of is to do something on this shelf. Can I get something else off of this shelf? Is that what's happening? 2 double D batteries. Okay, just D batteries. There's no need to sexualize portable energy solutions. Compressed stick of minute marine organisms such as Formaphilia, Chocolifs and Rodithos. Chalk. It's chalk. Label reads industrial. Okay, so now it wouldn't let me take it. I tried to pick that up before. What was stopping me from being able to pick it up? Took the glitter, which means I'm going to be picking it off me for the next 3 months. I feel nothing. Gonna leave it so the room has that conversation start. Okay, so am I doing a trail of glitter? Oh, I didn't see what that was. This looks like something a wizard made. I'm a wizard now, maybe. Okay, so was that all we needed? Was the petrol can a thing to show you that you can die? So, okay, so that's the same shit. Yeah, I'm not enjoying how it controls. So I made it blue. But I am talking to you after gathering items from the room, and you've not... You just have the same conversation about wool with me. Right, so can I pick it up now? Got the chalk. It's weird. The rules of it are kind of annoying me. I want to be able to look at it, pick it up, and then it's in my inventory. But it doesn't let... You've got... Why doesn't it let me? I looked at it. You said it was chalk, and then whenever I touched it, you walked over to the wall and was like, this is a wall. I'm not quite sure how picking items up is working in this game. So I've got to look at the batteries. And now you let me pick them up. Before, when I went to pick them up, you're like, no, we've got to leave stuff. It's very irritating to have to do it all one at a time. Dead flower, how cheerful. Leave it. Okay. Right, so if I talk to you now, I've got items. Do you have something to say? I need help. Just ask my brain to do a thinking, and it's playing hold music response. Remember when on hold music was the sound of passing trees, we walked miles to whom you wanted to talk to? And you know, normally I'd love to hear more about back when things were terrible, but I really do want some help. How am I supposed to sage the fake exorcism with a pocket full of nonsense? Well look, I will give you some hints if you need them, but I'm not telling you what to do or you will never learn. What do I do? Okay, I know what to do, but I just want to hear you tell me what that is, to be safe. Just use what you have to make it look as if something paranormal is happening. Think of it this way, where do or where could the things you have go? I don't have a lot to work with in this basement. Where should I set this up? Well, see what you have to work with. Chalk? What do you usually do with chalk? Right, wait a minute. Right. Working with what you have available here in the basement, where might be a nice open space to draw something on? Say no more, got it. Okay, so... Oh, great spirit from beyond. Oh boy. By the powers that I definitely have, I command you. I'm going to go ahead and leave now. Yeah, it's going to be a tough watch. Listen, would you mind adding a bit of flair for your exit? Sure, why not? Might as well give her one last little freak out before I go. See you around, Engelbert. Oh wow, that really happened. It's gone and it will never bother you again. He, Russell. I thought it would be scarier or darker. I wasn't expecting such flair. What is a man if without pageantry? It's what I always say. Starting now, I always say that. Starting now. What are you talking about? So, Anna. So, Anna, how did you know my name? Huh? What? No, I said Dana, which is stupid for dinner. And then dinner as in, do you want to with me to get some? I kind of do too. And I so would have if you didn't do such an amazing job here tonight. But thanks to you, I finally feel comfortable in my own home, and I think I just want to enjoy that. That is a long no. See, Ross, I told you. All right, you're gone. I was just going to tell Russ. And they're gone. Everyone is gone. What were the other items I bought? What did I pick up the batteries for? And the glitter. What did I pick that up for? Guess I shall just... So is there another way of doing it? Without... Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a different way of doing it without the chalk. Thank you for everything. My pleasure. This has been pleasurable. So how would you like to pay? Pay? Uh-oh. You know, I do a thing and you give me money for doing the thing. On the phone you said you provide a complimentary service. And when you answered the door, I said you had nice hair, like right away. Complimentary means free. It what? Hey, you did a good job and a really nice thing for me. And I promise to recommend you to all my haunted friends. Good night, Oliver Cobblestone, and thank you. Would I? Maybe, I don't know. He is kind of schleppy.